Marker. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's September. If you don't know what that is, Twitch does a special thing every September called Subtember, where new subs are cheaper than normal, and if you continue a gifted sub, they're cheaper than normal, but I still get the same cut that I normally would from the money, so it's just cheaper all around for folks. I'm not going to push it too much, because again, this isn't something I'm planning on earning a ton of money from, but I figured I should mention it because if you wanted to throw money at me, could. That being said, let's continue on with the next mission, shall we? Orbit base. Greetings, Infinite Haven. This is Wasselman Razelson of the UND. First, allow me to congratulate you on driving back the space monsters and prime evils. Your achievements are truly worthy of praise. Anyway, given your dealings with former Commander Rudy, the UND has been involved with you for quite some time now. However, we've already reached the outskirts of this galaxy, and we happen to be here for business, not pleasure. Therefore, I'd like to settle our business sooner rather than later. I assume you feel the same way. 2 days after this message arrives, we will mobilize our fleet. If you insist on refusing to sign a contract, you're free to stop us. If you're up to the challenge, that is. I'll be looking forward to our little date. A challenge from Wasselman Razelson, the leader of the UND. He's more aggressive than Rudy, isn't he? Yeah, and based on the way he seems to be itching for a fight, he must really like his chances. The fact that his message from earlier was sent to all kinds of media companies seems to back that up. People from all over the world are likely to find out about tomorrow's battle. Still, I'm shocked to see you up here in orbit base, President Goldwyn. Well, we're talking about a decisive battle with the UND here. Even I'm excited about it. Just between you and me, AIM, or rather Councilman Presbud, wanted to be here too. I heard that you and the Councilman were fellow soldiers once upon a time. Yes, and we're still friends. Our positions differ, but we are both trying to fight for the Earth in our own way. I mean to thank you for always backing us up. There's no need for that, Captain Ruri. I'm a member of Infinite Haven too, you know, at least in spirit. If I don't have to deal with my duties as president, if I didn't have to deal with duties as my president, I'd love to go with you guys as your commander. Mr. President. Of course, all this is strictly off the record. Don't tell the directors what I just said. Captain Bright. The orbit base will back you up with everything it has to go on as well. Yeah, we'll make sure all the Infinite Haven units are ready for action. We definitely appreciate that. Our units have been taking quite a bit of damage due to all the hard fighting since the combat of the Earth Sphere absolute defense line. We have to win this to make up for Musashi Tomoe's death on Jupiter. It wasn't in vain for nothing. I'm counting on you, Infinite Haven. You're Earth's last hope. President Goldwyn, where do you plan to go? Since I've come all the way up here, I figured I'd root for the members of Special Section 3 in person. I'm president of VTX Union, after all. Anyway, I'll be going now. He sure is a busy bee. I guess he's always been that way. My apologies, he does tend to do his own thing. But you gotta respect the president. He was even thoughtful enough to remember Musashi. That's probably because he's been on the battlefield himself. My guess is that he has lost more people than he could count to the flames of war. Wait a second. Is that who I think it is? President Goldwyn! Sorry to pop in and interrupt your work, everyone. Wow, who would have thought VTX's president would show up at the orbit base? Are you perhaps here to show out your support for Infinite Haven? Bingo! Our decisive battle with the UND is right around the corner, after all. I'm really touched you'd come in person. Unfortunately, I can't really offer anything other than advice and money. Yeah, right. You and I both know that your inner super robot pilot is thrilled by all this, right? That's not very polite, Noriko. Don't worry about it. She's totally got my number. Deep down, it sounds like you're still on active duty. You got that right. I plan to keep working until they hammer the last nail in my coffin. You definitely look the part of someone running a major company, dazzling and ambitious at the same time. Faye, stop gold digging! Attractive in a way younger men can't be, right? I suppose you could accuse me of being an example of adult style done right. Yes, you seem to be quite the catch. Whoa, we better keep a close eye on this guy. Is he trying to put a harem together or what? I heard that he was quite the playboy back when he was still playing the field. Well, he's got the looks and the confidence to match. I can definitely see why someone might be interested. You know, someone mentioned it to me before, but Infinite Haven really does have a lot of female pilots. Still, I was surprised to see that some of you are barely more than girls. Yes, but we're still serious about our fight. I'll do what we can to win this showdown with the UND. After all, we consider this battle our mission. Thank you. I'm sure your resolve will bring us victory. I see that you came all the way here, Mr. President. Sakurai, Special Section 3. Could you direct me to Reimi Yamasaki? She's busy working on the Tornado Rex. Alright. There's something I'd like to say to her, so I'd like to discuss something with you before that, but do you have a minute? Fine. Maybe we should find someplace a bit more private. Thank you, Mr. President. Lead the way. Right. That didn't really look like she was getting ready to ask for a raise. She was smiling, but there was some serious tension there. I wonder what's going on with Sagiri. Now then, what was it you wanted to discuss, Sakurai? Let me start by apologizing for ambushing you like this. It's fine. There's a major battle coming up, so go ahead and get it off your chest. If you say so. I want you to tell me why you ignored Raimi's wishes and equipped the Tornado with the Quark Drive. Did she put you up to this? No. As her superior and her colleague, I decided it was necessary to ask. Depending on your answer, I fully intend to hold you accountable no matter who you are. You. I already said this much, and I'm ready to accept the consequences. I don't care what you do to me as this fight is over. It sounds like I was right to promote you to manager. Don't try to dodge my question. You know, one of the reasons I came here today was to apologize to Raimi about the Quark Drive. Huh? Hey, those of you hiding outside the door may as well come in. You're as sharp as ever, Mr. President. I guess you caught us. Tokido! I'm not the only one who's worried enough to listen in. Raimi and the rest of you. Aren't we supposed to be friends, ma'am? If you're planning to interrogate the president about Raimi, you should have brought us along. Thanks, you two, but this is my job. Not quite, Miss Sakurai. As your section chief, you need to run these matters past me first. Sorry about that, Chief. I shouldn't have acted on my own discretion. Still, this is a good opportunity. We can all listen to what the president has to say. Is that okay with you, Mr. President? Of course. Chief Amasaki, Sakurai, Miss Spana, Miss Ernest, Raimi, and of course, Tokido, Special Section 1. You fought so hard for us up till today. And Raimi? Yes, sir? I'm truly sorry for ignoring your wishes and incorporating your Quark Drive into the Tornado. I'll understand if you can't forgive me. I did what I thought was right, and I won't make excuses for it. That said, given that you came here on your own from a remote corner of space, I wanted to personally apologize to you. That's really not fair, Father. A normal employee like me has no business deciding objecting what the president does. It's been a long time since you called me that. Raimi, you take a step back in time and tell me how you feel. Okay. You're like a second Earthling father to me. I guess that's why I couldn't shake the feeling that you had betrayed me at first. But now I'm actually proud that the Quark Drive's being used in Tornado to fight for Earth. I don't think Dad and the others on Darkness would have had a problem with it either. Thank you. Hearing that makes me feel a lot better. The only reason I might have been able to come to terms with that, with this was that I was hired by the VTX unit and assigned to Special Section 3. At this point, I think of myself more as a member of the VTX family, and its heart beats within me. Raimi. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you sticking your neck out for me. Don't be crazy. I was just trying to exploit one of the president's weak points to score myself a special bonus. That's actually a crime, Sakurai. No, cool, ma'am. Talk about a lame attempt at an excuse. That's right, the heroic approach suits you a lot better. Well, I am in fact trying, you know. Not afraid to speak up for her boss, to her boss and respect by her people. You really are a fine manager. With all due respect, Mr. President, Raimi might have forgiven you, but I'm not convinced just yet. Sakurai! It's fine. I haven't forgiven myself either. Sakurai. Sir, if you can't forgive me, make sure you never end up like me. And take care of your people, and Raimi, as you see fit. Understood? I'll do just that. I'm counting on you young people to show your VTX spirit. Welcome to Scenario 42, Entrusted Will. Is that how long it's gonna take? That's a while. Alright, time to dispatch, in case you couldn't tell. Yeah, Tornado Rex is auto-dispatched. So... why is Massacre Z all the way down here? I guess we ended up taking so long that we'll have to engage the UND at the orbit base. Chief Taiga did bring up the possibility of using the orbit base as a shield if things came to that. The orbit base belongs to all of humanity. I wouldn't want to sacrifice it like that. Harlock, various improvements to the Arcadia to increase its overall fighting strength. With this ship on our side, not even a UND fleet should be able to beat us. I'll do your ship proud, Tochiro. You've done a lot for us lately, huh, Tochiro? Well, I could just sit on my butt after seeing everything Commander Oda and Musashi did. Of course not. Raimi, what is it, ma'am? Did you finish revamping Tornado Rex and Carryax? You knew about that? I know everything that's going on with you, Raimi. After all, I'm an exceptional manager approved by the president himself. It sounds like the president is still bugging you. I just don't trust guys as handy with the ladies as he is. But you still haven't answered my question. How about it? Thanks for some help from Totra and the others. The revamping is finished for now, I guess. That's good enough for me. I'm sure you'll show the results eventually. Yes, ma'am. I really do like your secrets, huh, Raimi? So I'd almost be willing to bet there's something else you're hiding from us. Of course not. Raimi, if there's a special guy in your life, I expect you to tell me. Chief, doesn't that qualify as sexual harassment? I'm asking as her dad, not her boss. Okay, if I ever find a guy like that, I'll be sure to let you know. I love the rules lawyering on that. A guy, huh? I think there's a distinct possibility that day will never come. Okay, everyone, time to get focused. Here they come. That's a lot of UND! We're surrounded? Sorry to keep you waiting. It is I, Wasserman Rasmussen of UND. Not that anyone's waiting for you, but we'll put up with you one last time. Aren't you going to use the Earthlings you hired? We consider this battle between UND and Earth, so we've decided not to use locally affiliated forces. Besides, one goal of today's battle is to demonstrate the strength of UND to the people of Earth on no uncertain terms. Sorry, but that's one goal you'll never achieve. Yep, we'll beat you at your own game, just like we beat Rudy. In the interest of full disclosure, you should know that I'm no fan of gambling. I'm not fighting due to some misguided sense of pride. This is business. I came here because I know I can win. Do you hear me? Or does that sort of logic elude you? Well, your logic makes sense. We have no idea where your confidence is coming from. I can actually think of one possibility. Did you manage to claim the power on Jupiter or something? Don't be ridiculous. The power lies beyond the realm of human understanding, and it's not something that ever could or should be tamed by humanity. Your failure to comprehend even that much means you're no better than flies swarming around ripe fruit. I suppose that's all you Earthlings amount to. Haven't you ever heard of diplomacy? You really want to piss us off that much? So you finally caught on to stage one of my strategies. I was actually beginning to worry that your level of intelligence was so low as to render sarcasm and provocation wholly ineffective. If you think getting us to lose our cool to help you, you're in for a big surprise. No one gets away with ticking us off. My. Do you honestly think the brute force approach will work on the UND? Administrative Director Wasselman, our understanding is that your main goal is to recruit all of humanity into the UND as mercenaries. That is correct. Even though we can't agree to that, we have no intention of interfering with your organization. We know some people have already signed contracts with UND, and we won't mess with them either. If you take them and leave the solar system, we'll just let you all go. You just sigh? You guys really don't understand business. The UND dragged its fleet all the way here to this galaxy, even though it lacks both resources and strategic value. If we leave with nothing but a few hundred recruits, our trip will be well beyond unprofitable. It could threaten the continuity of the UND itself. We needed at least 1 billion people to sign with us to justify our expenses. 1 billion? To think you plan to deploy every one of them to wage your intergalactic war. I assume it's beyond your capabilities to imagine a war among the stars. If we could throw 1 billion soldiers at it, the UND would likely be able to seize the initiative in the intergalactic war business. We seriously couldn't care less about your interests. But they are not merely my interests. Our goal is to facilitate mutual prosperity of the UND and Earth. Then that's yet another goal in line with your interests. You never stop thinking like a con man. Sakurai. Rudy mentioned you in her reports. She described you as a hedonistic and forceful. A typical Earthling. Did you remember to mention that I'm a talented and charming woman who gets things done? Don't spoil the tension, Sakiri. That said, if you're just pulling this jerk's leg to mess with him, we're with you. I think you might be counted as rude, Ryoma. Wasselman, there's no reason to keep talking out now that our negotiations have broken down. Have it your way. I didn't rise all the way to administrative director due to my management skills alone. Perhaps the time has come to show you how my tactical expertise drove the entire Lemon star cluster of the 32nd galaxy to the brink of terror. All units spread out. We're engaging the UND. It looks like the UND's tactics will revolve around their battleships this time. We've never seen them fight like this before. This is probably the UND's general approach. Correct. This is the galactic standard. Due to the extensive experience of Earthlings as mobile suit weapon pilots, the UND plan to have you fight on the front lines. Wait, so all you want is a bunch of meat shields? You can forget it. Listen up, UND. Earth isn't some pawn for your schemes, and neither are we. We're counting on you, Infinite Haven, and you as well, Special Section 3. The fate of the Earth is in your hands. Understood, Mr. President? Wasserman, fortunately for you, all you're gonna get coming all this way to the galaxy is a beating. You brought this on yourself. This is where your selfish business plan ends in disaster. Defeat all enemies within 4 turns. The Ape His Art lasts. If you couldn't tell, Ape His Art is Wasserman's unit. It's just another of their battleships. It doesn't really do anything special. Increase 50% damage dealt against opponents of lower level, though. He's level 60. His ace bonus is fucking massive. And he's 3 large. This motherfucker hurts. And he's got a map attack. So, yeah, this kind of sucks. He's actually strong. Art strategy. System seizure. We are right next to all of them. So, order. Buttons finder. Okie dokie. Charge! Okay, so you do need the 10 Kyoken. I'm gonna mute Mike for a sec. Be back in a bit. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. I was gonna show the whole animation anyway, so might as well take the opportunity. Ragnar Cannon, weaken him, and then a little Hikaru to finish him. She's great ace. You. In case you didn't notice, I don't need to use the cell. Everybody's right next to me. Okay. These units have a lot of health, so gotta spread out our damage, let them die on when it comes to my turn, that sort of thing, like normal. Mazen power. Most of our units are going to be in this upper set third of the map, this side. Just by the way they're all positioned, it just makes the most sense. Alright. Everything else is just them throwing themselves at us once again. He's plenty defensive. He should be fine. I'll actually watch this animation because I want to show off Spiral Flash. It's been a while. Fun's Finder on this turn was probably a bad idea though, because I don't know how many kills I'm actually going to get. Not bad, Hikaru. Damn it! He's barely far away from you at all! Come on, Eldora Soul! By the way, by the end of this mission, you want to have at least 11 ace pilots, and your attack point customization rate has to be at least 5. That gives you a secret mission, a secret scenario afterwards. Okay. I was just worried Van wasn't going to get any kills. Oh, friend. I need to see this. Okay, I glimpse your power. Glimpse mine. I'm just saying, I know a lot of people whose morale would go up if she stepped on them. Did I make that joke already? That sounds like a joke I would have made already. Holy shit, Noriko, calm down! It's casually almost a 20k crit with no increases, with no special abilities used or anything. Why'd that unit not move? Huh. Hey, Danny. People are dying because they've decided they want to fight Noriko. They wanted to fight Gunbuster because they're idiots. Alright. My goal is to clean up everything except the top side this turn, which should be more than reasonable. Anybody here need, like, experience or anything? Nope. Nope, not really. So... I need to get you hitting away. That should be my next goal. Okay, bye! Boom goes the battleship. Acrobatic. Now make with the murder. Okay, all that's left are all the units up here. Hey, Joe Bob! Things are always better when I've got robots beating up other robots. Turco has soul and zeal. That always makes me laugh. Enemy ships are coming in hot at 12 o'clock. We're in space. What's 12 o'clock? They've fortified their position around the flagship based on the advances of units. Damn it, we're like monsters of flame here! That commander's a lot more formidable than he looks. Wow, Joe Bob, all the games? That's amazing. Cower in fear. This is how the elite Wasselman Razelson of the UND fights. All this talk was clearly more than just empty bravado. I guess Wasselman Razelson isn't all talk. Well, now, Harlock, being indecisive now is exactly what our enemy wants. Maintain a tight formation and get in there. Aim for their flagship. We've seen that victory is ours. In your dreams, all of you will fall long before you reach me. That's what Wasselman actually looks like. Yeesh. Alright, speaking of which, I forgot to mention, Arcadia got a new attack. I've been meaning to show that off, and I'm a dummy and haven't. No, I didn't. What the fuck? Oh, it doesn't get it till later. Never mind. Sorry, there's an event later. We'll just be XMD. Okay. Well, that's still good, Joe Bob. That's great. Now you've got a cool base to work from when we eventually get to 30 when it comes out. Okay, good. She didn't kill somebody for once. I'm okay with that. Just weakening some more units since they decided to throw a bunch of new ones at me. Nyom. 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 Just a lot of units that just appeared out of nowhere and said, by the way, we're gonna stick ourselves right in the middle of your squads. Okay, go for it. You can't kill me. Careful, there are more reinforcements incoming. 2 more squads. I guess they had more units. This doesn't look good. We better hope they don't focus their fire. This little stratagem is a result of applying the method of hunting the Roll, a beast native to the planet Belgoo, in the 12th galaxy to fleet combat. As I'm sure you're painfully aware, there's no way out. Your methods are even more tenacious than I expected. I'll take that as a compliment, Saguri Sakurai. Like me, I can see that you're the sort of person who ends up mobilizing others in an organization, not just some worker bee. I want a big paycheck. That means I need to get promoted. But unlike you, I refuse to become the sort of person who thinks of subordinates as nothing more than pawns. Still their turn! That's the gimmick of this stage. Lots of reinforcements. Over and over again. It's still their turn, right? Because of the way I fight, I weaken units on my turn and let them kill themselves by attacking me on their turn, and events tend to trigger based on how many units you kill. Yeah, lots of times cool stuff happens on the enemy turn. Ooh, that guy gets countered by the perfect cannon. No, you are not using the perfect cannon on somebody with 400 health. Just defend, please. That's a tremendous waste of your energy. Oh shit! Let's see Wasserman actually attack somebody. If we destroy the flagship, the fight is over. You're going down, Wasserman. I applaud you for dodging through all that fire and getting anywhere near my Apis art. I'm certain that my organization would treat an Earthling like you as the prize you are. While it's true my combat abilities pay the bills, the only one who decides where I work is me. You guys are my enemy, not my boss. It's about time you realize that. Kenpai? His cut-in is just so good. Remember, Wasserman deals a lot of damage. His ace bonus is 50% more damage to anybody lower level than him. All of our units are lower level than him. I have not played Soul Nomad, but I have heard of it. I mean, yes, still true. Sorry for that sneeze. Owie. Use yourself. Vitality down. Sell. Time to punch somebody with justice. Amuro's sitting here like, I'm running out of ammunition! Okay. Just cleaning up as many units as I reasonably can this turn. Valor! It only costs 21 fucking spirit. So I might as well use it sometimes. Do I have... Well, I mean, I have homing laser. Of course. That's gonna shoot down a bunch of people. Kinda don't need you to get any more kills, is the thing. I don't have anybody who needs to be grade ace, though, so getting kills isn't really a matter. Something that matters, so, Oh yeah, they put Bravely Default on PC, didn't they? Oh, we're on turn 3. I was about to say, wait a minute. I seem to recall this has an SR point. Yeah, SR point is defeat all enemies in 4 turns. I think these were the last guys to sign up, so... Yeah, I heard some stuff about the new Pathfinder, too. The Kingmaker was real good, so... Oh yeah, he loves to smile when he's chopping battleships in half. Just a bit more. One more push and we can get at their leader. If we eliminate Wasserman, this fight is over. Come on, all you have to do is crush these guys and push our way through. Unbelievable. Sounds like someone's a sure loser. Not at all. I'm simply stunned. You still haven't realized what I'm up to. Wait, they had a battleship over there? Crap, then they must be after... the orbit base! Yes, if the linchpin in Earth's defense fails, there will be no one left to stop the UND. That's not fair! There's supposed to be a fight between you and us! You do well to remember this, boy. There's more than one way to win a fight. Raimi! On it, ma'am! I mean, you just described many games for me, Bob. What? As tenacious as you are, we figured there'd be at least one more stage in your plan. And we knew the most effective tactic after anticipating our movements would be a direct attack on the orbit base. Well said, Raimi. You can see why they plan to assign you to the Combat R&D department. But I'm with Special Section 3 now. Whatever. You have my respect for so quickly responding to my tactic. As a reward, I'll put your machine out of its misery first. Not if I have anything to say about it. Whoa, Sakurai's taking care of business. I missed one. Huh? Did the Gaspent do that? Nice moves you have there, Sakurai. Seriously? You're piloting that thing, Mr. President? Yep, just like the old days. And don't try to tell me I'm getting too old for this. You're as amazing as ever, Father. Thank you for the save. You know, your mark was a little off on the hostel that was at 11 o'clock. Better be careful. Stay alert. We're not done yet. The enemy ship is picking up speed. It seems to be ramping up for a suicide attack against the orbit base. I doubt your little machines can stop a charging Apis. Raimi, we need to focus our fire on their engines. Wait, Sakurai. If there's ever been a time to unleash a full-powered Tornado Rex, this is it. Huh? But we haven't completely finished setting it up yet. Then I'll buy you some time. Do you honestly think stirring up a little chaos will buy you enough time to make a difference? You've clearly not seen the big picture. Not that I've expected someone who wages war solely for business purposes to understand. But Mr. President, you can't mean to... Wait, Father! Sakurai, look after Raimi. Take a good look at this, UND. This is what a soldier of Earth calls living. Mr. President! Ah! The rest is up to you, AIM. Father! President Goldwyn and the Gaspents have fallen. An enemy ship is still moving. It's slowed down a bit, but it's still heading for the orbit base. President Goldwyn? How? How could this happen so suddenly? Damn it. So the president died for nothing? Of course not. Come on, Raimi. We can't let time our president bought us go to waste. Enter the motion pattern. Hurry! It might not work, you know. Well, if the alternative is sit here and watch everything fall apart, I say we risk it. You're coming with me, Raimi. The rest of you too. Chief, Meryl, Amy's, we have to keep everyone safe. Right. Fine, Raimi. Okay, let's get going, everyone. Sakurai, what are you planning to do? Quark drive. Full burst! What's going on with that machine? It's generating battleship levels of output. This isn't just impossible. How could a machine like that possibly pull this off? Your Quark drive data is based on nothing but a prototype. This is the power of the true Quark drive, a fusion of scientific technology of Darkness and Earth. This motion pattern. Tornado Rex isn't the only thing it's affecting. The Carryax is a part of this too. We need the combined strength of everyone in Special Section 3 to make this attack work. I'll focus on controlling the drive. Meryl, please take care of targeting. Amy's, I'm leaving a status adjustment to you. Mr. President, this is our BTX spirit! Final upgrade for the Tornado Rex!
解除。これが私たちの VTX 魂よ。
Kinda is, isn't it? It's still a cool fucking attack, though. The enemy ship is down! We did it! This is the ultimate Tornado Rex weapon that Raimi came up with. Formation Quark Cluster Nova. No freaking way! Wasserman! Our president waited so long for us to finish the Tornado Rex. That's why I'm finally going to show him the true power of the Tornado Rex, into which he invested his dreams. Sentimentalism is no place in a war. Yes, you're probably right. But it changes nothing. This is what I want to do. Ugh. This is our chance to avenge President Goldwyn's death. Yeah, President Goldwyn, we'll never forget how you lived your life. We'll make your dreams a piece of reality. Get ready, Wasserman. We're about to feel the full power of the President's will, and of his dreams. We now have our final attack. It is not post-movement, it is 1 to 10 range, though. It is the Quark Cluster Nova. Need 140 morale to get it. It is a barrier buster and ignore size baseline. It's very good. It's very, very good. And you get attack point bonus if you manage to finish off the boss with that attack. So we'll be attempting to do so. Oh, that's way overkill. I didn't realize this unit was one of the ones that'd been hurt so bad. Why don't we see that again?
UND の計画は絶対に阻止してみせる。特務参加のすべての力を一つにする。
クォーククラスターノマ承認します。
X とテリアクスのジョイントを確認。ラミー、ドライブをお願い。クォークドライブ、出力全開。エネルギーチャージ完了。行きましょう、先輩。セーフティー解除。クラスターノバシュート。
ファンを失った戦務士などもう終わりだ。ジョイントアウトを確認。
Right? And the final reason why I gave her hit away. Because her best attack is not post movement. Hello, not Stoner Sunshine. Yeah, we got the final upgrade for the Tornado Rex, the Court Cluster Nova. See, the thing is, when Raimi brought the cluster drive from the other planet, it wasn't complete, it was still a prototype. So they've been improving it the entire time. And there we go! All the spirit abilities unlocked! Noriko's final spirit ability, Bravery, Acel Bullseye Persist Valor Spirit in Charge, and then Kazumi's Love. Acel Bullseye Flash Valor Spirit Gain and Fortune. Really, 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 really love the Gunbuster. We've beaten every nearby enemy. Wasserman's on his own now. There's something I'd like to say if it wouldn't be too much trouble. If you want to beg for your life, now's the time. Not that we plan to let you off the hook. That's awful! We already gave you a chance to retreat. Ignoring that was your decision. Target the enemy flagship. All units unleash every ounce of your fairy power. The time has come to end this, Wasserman. You're not wrong. I'm honestly surprised to see your primitive armor is still active. Tell it to someone who cares. Dan and I only have to work for one more month. One more month? It's none of your business. All you need to know is that I'll be busy. Which means I don't have time to waste on you. Your attacks seem reckless at a glance. You're clearly a pilot who understands that boldness is the only way to break through. That's a nice explanation and all, but I'm way too busy to sit around theorizing about how I get things done. My inexperience leaves me with no choice but just do what I can, and I will get back home. How marvelous. Given how important survival is to you, you'll likely make a fine soldier. We're gonna actually see the animation for this attack for once. But you're gonna be disappointed, it's pretty much the same. But I wanted to see that cut in again. He's such an asshole. Okie dokie, safety save. No, we're good. Okay, doke. Who has Analyze? I don't need Analyze on this guy. What am I talking about? I'll be fine. I just want to get people talking to him. Let's see, is he gonna try and hire children? I'll bet he's gonna try and hire children. That system of yours, which combines machinery and magic, is something I'd certainly love to delve into. The power of Rayearth and the Magic Knights is only to be used to protect our world. I'll never handle it over to you. Ah, the fleeting dream of a young girl. I don't relish the prospect of shattering such a thing, but I'm afraid I have a job to do. I'm a Magic Knight. Our mission is to protect the world and everyone in it. That's the fight we've chosen. UND, for daring to drag everyone to your war, you now face the Magic Knights. Okay, so he doesn't try to hire a little girl, he tries to steal her machine. One of the world's wealthiest men, and yet he fights for the good of the world at his own expense. You're a man of unusual tastes, you know that? Sounds to me like you don't understand the true meaning of justice. Well, I am, of course, aware of the concept, but I also know that such ideals will only get in the way of running an organization. Your organization has no interest in being just? You guys really are villains. And villains have no mercy for us. The Brave Express Corps will derail the UND and its ambitions. No, they're a corporation. Mito is one of the richest people in the world, Danny. Yes, that's how he could afford to build the Brave Express Corps, because he's a corporate overlord. He's one of the richest CEOs in the world. Like, let's put it this way. Wada is also a CEO. Wada has 5 employees, including himself, and can't afford to put out bonuses. Mito has pretty much the entirety of the city he lives in completely covered in train tracks, so he can summon his mechs anytime he wants via the train system. Also, we don't use Stoner Sunshine anymore. We use Shine Spark. Getter Raids, an unlimited yet unexplained energy source. Given your ability to use them, we'd be delighted to have you at the UND. Musashi would still be alive if you guys had stayed away from Jupiter. Oh? I realize it's mostly my fault, but I'm still gonna take it out on you. You'll pay for what you've done. Prepare to feel my wrath. I like that. Ryoma's like, you have partial responsibility? I'm gonna take the blame for it. But you have partial responsibility. So I'm gonna kick your ass. Koji Kabuto. I can promise the UND would treat you very well indeed if you joined us. Man, I've clearly hit big time if intergalactic warmongers are trying to hire me. We consider you quite valuable both due to your combat prowess and your experience as a photon power energy researcher. All that digging into my background, you still don't have the slightest clue who I actually am. There's no way the Koji Kabuto I see in the mirror would ever buddy up with a villain like you.
戦艦を落とせばこっちが有利になるってもんだ。くらえブレストファイヤー。
He's starting to not take much damage. That's fine. Wasserman, Rudy told us that she brought Space Monsters' solar system under orders. Indeed she did. And I'm the one who gave them. Do you have any idea what you've done? Once the Space Monsters devour your son, your Earthling's supposed to have a home to go back to. Luckily for you, the UND would be thrilled to add you to its ranks. You won't get away with that. We'll beat you down the Space Monsters and the UND, and we'll use our Gunbuster to do it. I know, right, Fluffernuff? That's the thing. Mazinger Z and Great Mazinger are still strong in this game, but they're still nerfed compared to the other games. It evens out. They give you Gunbuster. They gave you this lady right here. And her Onesa. Hard-working guts, Danny. What she always uses.
ならばこちらも覚悟を決めましょう。
Alright, safe to save. Amuro. Oh no. Don't get any support, thank you! Based on our search for the combat database, that pilot of the machine must be Amuro Ray. You know who I am? We've had our eye on you for quite some time as a man of exceptional combat prowess. Oh yeah, Danny, you were absolutely right. But only in the secret ending we got. If you don't do the secret ending, Spiro doesn't come out as the secret final boss. Yeah, go lay down, Fluffernuff. Do what you need to. We're prepared to compensate you generously, so can't you see your way into joining the UND? A job offer from an alien. If our circumstances were different, I might actually consider it. Oh, but my answer is no. There are things I still need to do right here on Earth. Besides, I don't appreciate being appraised as a weapon of war. Oh, well that's the thing. Your assessment is absolutely right. He wanted to be hated because he needed everybody to attack him to release certain emotions, because he too eats emotions like the end boss did. Only he eats positive emotions instead of negative ones because he grew up around us. And because that was the case, he needed everybody to have positive emotions, like high morale, basically. So he kind of tried to trick everybody into attacking him. We beat him, and then he revealed it was all a trick. But the only way to seal away the whole monster thing that was going to devour the entire planet was to sacrifice himself, which he then did, but he now has the power of a god, so he just created a copy of himself and said, fuck it. Alright, this is where our attack points bonus comes from. Wasserman Rasmussen. Diamond Goldman's death wasn't my fault! I know that. The president made his own decision. Exactly. For leaders of an organization like him to do that is the height of folly, and I still won't stand here and let you belittle him. But that's insane! Shut up, Wasselman. Today I am insane. I'll crush you. Me and Special Section 3 will crush every single one of you!
ワシールあなたは許さない。特務参加の全ての力を一つにする。
クオーククラスターノマ承認します。
レックスとキャリアクスのジョイントを確認。ガビドライブをお願い。クオークドライブ出力全開。エネルギーチャージ完了。行きましょう先輩。セーフティー解除。クラスターノバシュート。
総員私に続いて脱出なさい。ジョイントアウトを確認。
BTX strategy manual. Cool. SR point get? My Bizart! And after everything I've achieved! Wasserman, get out of our solar system and take your fleet with you. What about UND's business plan? You sure don't know when to give up. In that case, I'll beat it into you. How pirates, how Earthlings do things. The ship is charging? Wasserman at Razelson, etch this moment into your memory. And here we go! The Arcadia finally gets its new attack.
このべきは己だけ。それが海賊の戦いだ。アルカディア号、全速前進。カノン砲、最大エネルギーで発射。発射。全4本、浮いて。上背を直接叩く。
This is my favorite part. This shit's fucking bonkers.
これが海賊のやり方だ。
The final hit isn't the battleship.
手を阻む者は
The final hit is Harlock pulling out his fucking laser rapier and shooting the captain.
私は銀河の変更で悪夢を見ている。
Cause that's how fucking Captain Harlock rolls. That was a warning. There won't be a second chance, Wasserman. Even if you say that, you'll throw away your life for the sake of work? I changed my opinion of you, Wasserman. That's why I'll strike you down right here. Retreat! Retreat! I'd say our war with the UND is over for now. And yet, President Goldwyn was supposed to be here to celebrate this victory with us. Father, you were brave until the bitter end. The wishes and dreams you left us with us. Infinite Haven and Special Section 3 will see that don't go unfulfilled. And I'll keep Raimi safe no matter what it takes. Any side movement from the UND? Wasserman's ship and the rest of the fleet apparently disappeared into a wormhole, so they've left our solar system. Then the threat has passed for now. But still, paid a hell of a price. We lost a great man. Nice work, everyone. I'm so sorry. We failed to keep the president safe. Yes, but you saved the Earth. But you mustn't cry, Raimi. The president wouldn't want you to be sad. The sight of his heroism gave people all over the world courage. That was probably all the president really wanted. Our president trying to make himself look good till the bitter end. What will happen to VTX Union now that it's lost its president? We'll be just fine, President Senpuji. Our president was in touch with the times, and he prepared for contingencies like this. In accordance with this system, I'm sure the vice president will be appointed as the new president to continue running VTX. Sounds like he made sure his company would survive his death. Maybe President Goldwyn would have preferred to fight on our side to begin with. And because of that, Father saved us by... Before the president deployed, he told me that Raimi had forgiven him. but I don't think the president ever forgiven himself yet. Are you saying he sacrificed his life as a way to redeem himself? Well, I obviously can't be sure of that now. Who cares why he did it? All that matters now is continuing his fight. Ma'am, he sacrificed his life to protect Earth. We won't forget his resolve, no matter what. We owe it to his memory to carry out his dying wishes. We'll fight to protect everything he left behind. I swear to you, Mr. President, I will keep Raimi safe. Even if it costs me my life. Thanks to VTX Union's President Diamond Goldwyn's devotion, the Infinite Haven, the Earth Federation's Special Autonomous Corps, achieved victory against the alien fleet. At last free of alien threat, humanity is expected to finally start working towards unity and world peace. Daima, your death made you a true hero. I understand what you wanted to achieve. I'll see it done, Daima. I'll protect the Earth and its people. This is my fight now. We got some DLC missions. And... Ooh. Cool. Range extender. Suborders! Or are those ones? Judo! Show! Wow, show isn't aced yet. I've been neglecting that. Wait, no. This is level, not score. I'm dumb. Oh, he still has it! Fuck! Camille. Ba. Wait, yes he has. I'm an idiot. I can't read? What's wrong with me? Alright. Okay. Now I can give them score because I need them, because I would like them to be grade aced. If possible. Okay. Everybody else was fine, so we're in Nero, Engel, President. Diamond Goldwyn, born in the Martian city of Ares, he left us at the age of 49. Jesus Christ, he was not that old! His soul has ascended to heaven, but his last wishes will stay with us forever. Let's have a moment of silence for him. Mr. President, you're the only one who's ever cared enough to listen to my excuses when I was constantly bickering in the engineering department. I won't forget what you did for me that day. Mr. President, when I talked to you about the whistleblowing in the accounting department, you told me to do what I had to do. The courage gave me continues to live on inside me. Mr. President, Special Section 1 hasn't abandoned its mission. Let's see the guest message is delivered to the Federation forces and comes to your grave to tell you. Mr. President, you protected the Quark Drive, and now we'll use it to protect Earth. Using that information to defeat Wasserman was worth 100 points. You did your duty. Now it's my turn to put my life on the line. I'll do anything I can to make sure I never lose home again. Okay. Mega Booster. BTX Business Manual. All these are good. Okay, before I do anything else, I promise to do something. Where is fucking Eagle? Eagle! Did it put you in the wrong unit again? It always puts you in the wrong fucking unit. Here you are. Where is it? I even want to give you anything else? Support attack, I guess. Give him that. I guess I'll give him the usual 3 fighter spirit. Alright. Anybody else need some upgrades? Wow, this entire time I haven't given you fighter spirit, huh? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Aquarian, no big deal. Lurk all you want. I'm just doing some in-between mission upgrades and stuff since I haven't done it for a bit. Go. Yeah, it's almost always the MC whenever I play the game, except when I have Gunbuster. When it's Gunbuster, Gunbuster's always the top kills, because Gunbuster's fucking wild.